friends, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a great day today. It is Tuesday, April 6th. Yeah, it's the 6th day of April. Let's look at our kitten calendar. We've got our April kitten picture right there. Let's find the 6th. Here we go. We've got the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. That's us right there. Today is the 6th. And you know, if we go straight up, we see the abbreviation for Tuesday. It is Tuesday the 6th. And at the very bottom, it says April 2021. Well, we've got two great books to look at today. This first one is called Angelina on Stage. This is a very fun book. Let's look at this. Oh, look at the opening pictures. Yeah, those pages are cool looking. We always look at the opening pages. Angelina on Stage. Angelina's cousin Henry liked to go to ballet lessons at Miss Lily's and join in the dancing. Henry always followed close behind Angelina, copying her graceful steps, but he wiggled and wobbled and didn't look like a ballet dancer at all. Oh, did y'all see Henry right there? Yeah. After each class, Angelina showed Henry the right way to do plays and arabesques and twirls. Those are all ballet moves. But Henry kept dancing in his own funny way. Henry does his own dance steps. Let's find out what happens. Then one day, Miss Lily received a letter from Mr. Popoff, the great musical director. Angelina, she said, her ballet teacher said, how would you like to be a magic fairy in a real grown-ups ballet? Angelina was thrilled. Oh, yes, she cried. It is called the Gypsy Queen, said Miss Lily excitedly. Then she turned to Henry. Mr. Popoff needs a little elf too, and you are the perfect size. Hooray, shouted Henry, but Angelina just crossed her fingers for good luck, hoping he wouldn't do anything too silly. Ooh, they're excited. At rehearsals, Angelina learned to fly through the air with a special wire attached to her costume so that she looked like a fairy floating down out of the sky. Henry was supposed to scamper through the woods below looking for the fairy, but he often got mixed up and went in the wrong way. Okay, so we see Angelina right there flying. All of the actors and actresses adored Henry anyway, and during the breaks, the lovely Madame Zizi gave him little treats in her dressing room. Then Mr. Popoff decided that Henry should say something on stage, and Angelina felt very jealous. Everyone cheered when Henry came on stage and said in his little squeaky voice, "There goes my friend, the magic fairy." But he was not so good at finding his way from the dressing room to the stage and was always getting lost. On the first night of the performance, everyone backstage was very excited. Angelina waited in the wings with her crown on and her wand ready as the audience crowded into the theater and the orchestra began to play. Madame Zizi glanced around nervously and said, "Oh dear, where's my little elf? Where's Henry?" Let's find out what happens. Angelina ran wildly through the corridors looking for Henry. Oh no, where could he be? And she bumped into him as he was running the wrong way down the hall. "I got lost again," Henry sobbed as Angelina grabbed his hand and raced back to the stage. Angelina had her special wire fastened just in time. She soared up over the trees, waving her magic wand as Henry jumped out from the wings and skipped through the woods to the front of the stage. We see Henry going right onto stage there. Henry turned and saw the theater filled with lights and a sea of strange faces. He couldn't open his mouth. He just stared out at the audience, and for an awful moment, nothing happened. Y'all, that's called stage fright. Ooh, let's find out what happens. Serves him right, thought Angelina, still feeling annoyed. But when she looked down and saw how terrified Henry looked, she felt sorry for him. Angelina waved her magic wand and called to Henry in a loud, clear voice, "Hello, little elf, can you see me?" Henry looked up with relief and said, "There goes my best friend, the magic fairy." Angelina saved the day. At the end of the show, Angelina and Henry took a curtain call with all of the actors and dancers. Okay, so they're doing their bows and everything right there. The audience cheered and clapped, and the director thanked everyone for a wonderful performance. Madame Zizi gave Angelina some of her own roses, and Mr. Papa smiled at her and said, "You're a fine actress, and you'll have a speaking part too from now on." Angelina was so pleased that she took Henry by the hand and waltzed around the stage with him until they were both very dizzy. The end. That was a great book. That was called Angelina on Stage. Okay, I've got another fun book right here to look at with you all. Let's look at this. If you take a mouse to school. If you take a mouse to school. Okay, let's read this book. If you take a mouse to school, there's the mouse right there. He'll ask for your lunchbox. And when you give him your lunchbox, he'll want a sandwich. And a snack for later. And then he'll need a notebook and some pencils. Oh, he's busy, isn't he? He'll probably want to share your backpack too. And when you get to school, he'll put his things in your locker and take a look around. He might do a little math and spell a word or two. And he'll even try a science experiment. Oh, look at the mouse doing the science experiment. That's silly. And then he'll need to wash up, and you'll have to take him to the bathroom. And once he's nice and clean, so now he's nice and clean again. Okay, let's find out what happens. Once he's nice and clean, he'll be ready for his lunch. And on the way to the lunchroom, he'll see some building blocks. And he'll build a little mouse house. Oh, and look at everybody looking at him building it. They're all amazed. And make some furniture out of clay. So he made some furniture out of clay for his little mouse house. And then he'll need some books for his bookshelf. And he'll start by writing one of his own. So he'll need a lot of paper. And he'll probably use up all of your pencils. And when he's finished, he'll want to read his book to you. Yeah, so he'll want to read the book he just wrote to you. And then he'll want to take it home. So he'll put it in your lunchbox and tuck it in a safe place. He's going to take his book he just wrote home. And when the bell rings, he'll run out and wait for the bus. And while he's waiting, he'll play a quick game of soccer. Yeah, that's something fun. And then he'll ask you to shoot a few baskets. So he's shooting a few basketball hoops. and do a little skateboarding. Oh, Mouse is doing a little skateboarding there. And when he stops to catch his breath, he'll want to eat a snack. So he'll ask you for your lunchbox again. Oh my goodness. And chances are, ... If he asks you for his lunchbox, you'll have to take him. You'll have to take him to back to school. Yeah. That was a great book. And that was called If You Take a Mouse to School. Well, I hope you have a great day today. And I'll see you again tomorrow, friends. Goodbye. Have a great day.